This is 1 big beet chopped up, 1 onion chopped up, and there's 2 small cloves of garlic chopped up. And it's sauteing in just a big chunk of butter, okay? In a cast iron pan. This is some sausage that I got on like clearance at the store. It is venison and cherry sausage, okay? I'm also chopping up this chunk of purple cabbage, which is gonna go in. I'm gonna chop up this red pepper, a couple of mushrooms, and a leaf or 3 of collard greens. Just in case you don't know what you're doing, all I did is slice these right now. Slice them so far. Oh, they're turning red because of the beets that I chopped up. That's it. So you slice them, and then that's it. This is not scientific. I am not a professional chef or anything. I'm just taking this big ass knife. It's always helpful to have a big knife, by the way. That's it. And you loose chop it. Nobody cares what it looks like. It's gonna go in your mouth and go in your belly. And eventually it'll turn into poo. It does not have to be pretty at your house. So you want to put the greens in last, okay? Collard greens or kale or any of those kind of light brassica green type things, they go in last because they're going to cook really, really fast. You always put root vegetables and onions in first so they can cook the longest. And like I cut these beets pretty small, which is why they're okay. Otherwise, I was stupid and I should have probably, left them in a little longer before I started throwing everything else in. But this is just everything else thrown into the pan along with that butter so far. That's still going. Oh, and I have some rice going. That's just a mixed blend of rice cooking. In case you don't know what you're doing with collard greens, okay? So you can take a couple of them at a time if you want. Stack them up on each other like that. And you just rip the leaf part off. So you're taking this rib part out, and that goes in the compost. For me, anyway. If you've got a Vitamix, you want to do that in your shake or whatever the hell it is, go for it. But I'm just peeling that big rib out because it's not pleasant to be chewing on that. So, and then just slice it however you want. All right, this is some seasoned salt and black pepper. Whatever seasonings you want to throw in there, whatever herbs you want to throw in there, like in summertime, I'll make something like this and just step out to the herb garden, throw in a crap load of whatever herbs I've got, because adding herbs to your food is extra vitamins, extra minerals, and extra flavor. But this is it. It's just a stir fry, you know? I'm sauteing this. That's the fancy word. And I'm going to mix it all together. Salt and pepper are a must. You can throw in whatever else you feel like. Taking the sausages out of here, cutting them up, and throwing them into this, okay? And I'm gonna throw all that good sausage juice into that pan too. Here it is. Now I got the rice. Put that in. You do want to add a little bit more salt after you put the rice in. Sometimes I throw in one of my flavored vinegars. Sorry, the chicks are screaming right now. They're in the other room. But yeah, flavored vinegar and a little bit of salt. Just use sea salt. I always use sea salt. I don't use that iodized crap. Tastes like crap. Whatever flavors you want to put in there. But there's a lot of flavor from the sausage and the butter and the vegetables. And you see, it all comes together in the big pan. And you see how you don't want to overcook the collards or the kale. Keep them nice and light green and fresh. You're just cooking it enough to get it to steam a little bit and just be full of vitamins. And that's it. You see this giant cast iron full of food. This is gonna feed, 3 or 4 people for probably a couple of days, leftovers for sure. That is how you eat healthy. And I'd rather undersalt it in the pan and have to put a little salt on it afterwards than oversalt it, and then you're just kind of screwed and it's really salty. Oh, I love that.